I have been consuming between 500 to 700 calories. I was only gonna do it for 5 days. This is the first meal. You know, almost done. We're talking about 50 calories, and then with the protein coffee, that's another 70 calories, 120 calories. It is day 5 of this extreme diet for me. I will also state that I have been on a caloric deficit. Usually I do a summer cut and then I try to work my way down to 140. I also incorporate intermittent fasting, so I'm used to working out fasted. I'm used to going on long runs fasted and kind of going till 11 a.m. to have my first meal. It's been like 8 or 9 years now. During these last 5 days, I have been kind of pushing it back. My first meal doesn't happen till around 2 p.m. and that something will be something like this, or Greek yogurt and some fruits, and then the protein coffee so I can supplement a little bit more protein. 135 has been a goal for like the last 2-3 years. I've always just been curious to see what 135 looks like on my frame. Another big reason for this big push, I didn't realize how much I was under eating protein until about 2 months ago. So I figured this would also be a great baseline moving forward for any bulks that I do, future cuts. Now that I am consuming a lot more protein and closer to like 1 gram per pound of body weight, it's so hard to get the right amount of protein in. Over the last 2-3 weeks, I kind of just been fluctuating between 137 and like 139. I'll stay in a caloric deficit between Monday through Friday, but then on the weekends, I go all out. Saturday, Sunday, I ease up. And to be honest, sometimes I just ease up way too much. Like, I love pastries. I do have a sweet tooth, so over the last 2-3 weeks of just seeing the weight kind of fluctuate between that range, I was like, enough is enough. I need to stop effing around. Over these last few days, from here until dinner time, I try not to have any snacks in between. If I do end up reaching for a snack, typically I'll tend to reach for pickles, Grillo's pickles, especially because my body is craving salt. Since I do go on runs, I do save my heavy calorie meals for dinner time. That definitely helps me have some energy for my early morning workouts, and that's what's been making this work for me. I do take pre-workout. I've still been going on my runs, doing my powerlifting workouts. They haven't been the best workouts. They've been pretty solid. Hasn't been too crazy, but it is tough. I'm not gonna say that it's easy. The fact that I'm seeing the progress, more definition, and I'm seeing the scale move, kind of just get that little bit of jolt of energy where I'm just like, yes, it's like this is working. Decaf is my go-to after having pre-workout. I did hit my goal of 135 this morning. And then the plan moving forward is that hopefully it's just gonna be maintenance calories. So I'll be able to bump up those calories. I'm definitely not advocating for people to do this diet. This is not healthy. It is fairly extreme. Very much looking forward to the weekend. I'm sure I'm gonna wreck it somehow and go way too hard on the pastries, but can't say that I'm not looking forward to it.